Hey, that's cool on the beat.
You don't bababo. Yeah, pass me the koboko, man. Me a licking solo pepe.
Hey,
what do you want to do, man? It's crazy. Yeah, then don't baba. Make we wash am now. Salon at the country where people they act like they pass am now. Come to America, see a policeman they trash am now. And the same people go talk say salon lawless. Slap policeman, people picking and go more less. Yeah, that's an assault. Salon man who say sugar for day, they go add salt. They don't baba. Salon pepe. They don't baba. Salon man foolish. They go support nonsense. Anything they go grab am. Jump na Facebook blab am. They don't baba. Salon pepe. They don't baba. Salon pepe. They don't baba. They don't baba. Salon pepe. Salon they shine, man. I want to see how that floor my head go look like now, man. Yeah, let me hear stupid rapper. We're not good. Rapper with no better talent. We're more rude. But when they make our ambassador, I put super mad. But Salon police are baba. Catch am can dot beat cut in dada. Up and down at the city with your hot pot. Pocket empty. Who said that brava? RFM so blabber. Yeah, Gully fans, they make them enjoy the beating. It's not so beefy, nigga, diss me or not, I diss him. I crack the syllables, nasty syllables, I'm killing them. Bars, they filling them, really illing them. My rhymes, they stealing them. They don't bab the bush, they clear the dirty. Man in America, boy, man at the potty. You they talk more good, Bill's not big inside, Elena B40. Group against me, I the B40 team. Forget about RFM, Sierra Leone, I the D-Salt team. Shout out to the men, them, una sorry, do ya. Salon at the same bow, we all like one. No money tribal business from the other man. So tribalism, yeah. You don't see the crack up about them where I pull shoes, gi. Take me money, so on a bitch, pull food, gi. I don't know why they hate me for. Why? But I get it. Then papa them don't try the papa, they don't succeed. Now the picking and one try the picking, how they go succeed? They don't baba.
It's crazy, right?
Salon pepe.
Damn,
They don't baba. Salon man foolish. They go support nonsense. Anything they go grab am.
You already know.
Jump na Facebook blab am.
Police officers,
They don't
pass the
baba.
law, man. No more fuck
Salon
up. You know what I'm
pepe.
saying? All they tell you,
don't
they do
baba.
that. Salon, they go in America, man.
Salon
They
pepe.
man go in Europe.
Nah.
They don't baba. They go in other man country, man.
They don't
You know what I
baba.
mean? Crazy.
LA. Pepe. You know me, brother, bo. Change your attitude, my nigga.
Cool on the beat.
You know what I'm saying? I don't hate you, man. Can't be doing this shit that somebody know the way they talk in reality. Or my brother say freely. Nah, nigga. It don't work like that, man.
Hey, that's cool on the beat.
You don't baba, bo. Yeah, pass me the koboko, man. Me a licking solo pepe.
Hey,
what do you want to do, man?
It's crazy.
Yeah, then don't baba. Make we wash am now. Salon at the country where people they act like they pass am now. Come to America, see a policeman they trash am now. And the same people go talk say salon lawless. Slap policeman, people picking and go more less. Yeah, that's an assault. Salon man who say sugar for day, they go add salt. They don't baba. Salon pepe. They don't baba. Salon man foolish. They go support nonsense. Anything they go grab am. Jump na Facebook blab am. They don't baba. Salon pepe. They don't baba. Salon pepe. They don't baba. They don't baba. Salon pepe. Salon they shine, man. I want to see how that floor my head go look like now, man. Yeah, let me hear stupid rapper. We're not good. Rapper with no better talent. We're more rude. But when they make our ambassador, I put super mad. But Salon police are baba. Catch am can dot beat cut in dada. Up and down at the city with your hot pot. Pocket empty. Who said that brava? RFM so blabber. Yeah, Gully fans, they make them enjoy the beating. It's not so beefy, nigga, diss me or not, I diss him. I crack the syllables, nasty syllables, I'm killing them. Bars, they filling them, really illing them. My rhymes, they stealing them. They don't bab the bush, they clear the dirty. Man in America, boy, man at the potty. You they talk more good, Bill's not big inside, Elena B40. Group against me, I the B40 team. Forget about RFM, Sierra Leone, I the D-Salt team. Shout out to the men, them, una sorry, do ya. Salon at the same bow, we all like one. No money tribal business from the other man. So tribalism, yeah. You don't see the crack up about them where I pull shoes, gi. Take me money, so on a bitch, pull food, gi. I don't know why they hate me for. Why? But I get it. Then papa them don't try the papa, they don't succeed. Now the picking and one try the picking, how they go succeed? They don't baba.
It's crazy, right?
Salon pepe.
Damn,
They don't baba. Salon man foolish. They go support nonsense. Anything they go grab am.
You already know.
Jump na Facebook blab am.
Police officers, they don't pass the law, man. No more fuck up. You know what I'm saying? All they tell you, they do that. Salon, they go in America, man.
Salon
They man
pepe.
go in Europe. They don't
baba.
go in other man country, man.
They don't
You know what I
baba.
mean? Crazy.
LA. Pepe. You know me, brother, bo. Change your attitude, my nigga.
Cool on the beat.
You know what I'm saying? I don't hate you, man. Can't be doing this shit that somebody know the way they talk in reality. Or my brother say freely. Nah, nigga. It don't work like that, man.
You know say plenty people no get for votes the time for election. Not so because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so now it go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission You know say plenty people no get for vote the time for election. Not because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so now I go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission Salon don't pull the date for vote and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, members say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then a number 1 step where go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you no go for vote. And I think this way person no go able for help you pan. What in this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the time for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Kalbaton and then you dey walk na Lomley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake dey. As them blow the whistle, when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether Mutuka deal, Mutuka not deal, not to you business. You dey go serve na morning, vote, return back na you house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go they say you no go vote 2023. So waiting at this yagba now for say me party go continue for then power or me party go return a power if I'm not able for vote. You want vote, they change the whole situation.
Hey, that's cool on the beat. You know Bababo? Yeah, pass me the koboko, man. Me a licking solo pepe. Hey, what do you want to do, man? It's crazy. Yeah, then don't baba. Make we wash them now. Salon at the country where people they act like they pass them now. Come to America, see a policeman they trash them now. And the same people go talk say salon lawless. Slap policeman, people picking and go more less. Yeah, that's an assault. Salon man who say sugar for day, they go add salt. They don't baba. Salon pepe. They don't baba. Salon man foolish. They go support nonsense. Anything they go grab them. Jump na Facebook blabber. They don't baba. Salon pepe. They don't baba. Salon pepe. They don't baba. They don't baba. Salon pepe. Salon they shine, man. I want to see how that full of my head go look like now, man. Yeah, let me hear stupid rapper. We're not good. Rapper with no better talent. We're more rude. But when they make our Barcelona, I put two mada. But Salon police na baba. Catch am can dot beat cut in dada. Up and down at the city with your hot pan. Pocket empty. Who said that brava? RFM so blabber. Yeah, Collie fans, they make them enjoy the beating. It's not so beefy, nigga, diss me or not, I diss him. I crack the syllables, nasty syllables, I'm killing them. Bars, they filling them, really killing them. My rhymes, they stealing them. They don't bab the bush, they clear the dirty. Man in America, boy, man at the potty. You they talk more good, Bill's not big inside, Elena B40. Group against me, I the B40 team. Forget about RFM, Sierra Leone, I the D-Salt team. Shout out to the men, them, una sorry to ya. Salon at the same po, we all like one. No many tribal business from the other man. So tribalism, yeah. You don't see the crack up about them where I push you ski. Take me money, so not.
Fambole muna kushe henuna ado. We a don't come back today for can't talk but tea where they happen. Now we on sweet yachts alone. Now hina we on. Oh, let we left for do them bad things them. We they feel a most alone. Now hina we on. Oh, we had. Well, fambole muna kushe. I hope say una get a wonderful day. And yourself where the plan for week almost. I hope say you get a wonderful night, okay? Alright, today we don't come and plenty things don't happen. Yeah. Inside this we country, yeah, where they can call Banana Republic, but we call our yard. Well, generally we can say Sierra Leone. It's like for say anything where you talk, we're not there in the interest of the government. You they pay for that. But anything where you talk, whether in the interest of the government, elect na lie you lie, elect you incite, elect you do bad or cause one set of people, nothing or day we go come out BND. Well, today, one AB news come out where I don't know how this person will take them, but the media too, where been come and talk say, inside the police code of conduct or inside the things then where they guide the police no ever get right for create any detainee in ear and in aid. Well, today, inside one transfer, all thought one, they don't demote for that word the way he talk. You know, say they not like true. Then pull them from media 2, where mean say na the number 2 for coordinate all media activity of the police na the one whole country. Then demote them and transfer and go na one small tongue where they call Rotifunk. We can look inside that one day just now. Well, we be don't sit here the other 10 and talk say SLPP don't do the live broadcast and talk say any forms of protest na lawlessness. Then say inside we country Sierra Leone or for any Sierra Leonean in or out of the country, you not get any right for protest. If you do so, na lawlessness. Well, yesterday, the artists them being joined hand together inside Washington, D.C. and then waka go na the Salon Embassy within the United States. Team up before they and talk say free LAJ and tap police brutality. Inside one other SLPP that mouthpiece in post, then say the embassy na United States of America don't report especially one musician wey dem call Cool J for say then go na the embassy, vandalize and then threaten the staff then dey. Well, then same way so say then they work on something wey dem call extradite for bring and come back and face the law. We can watch inside all of them things them dey. We can look inside the keywords them and watch the video and see usai anything like that one they happen. Fumble, this na your program we had. My name na Appeare, the freedom fighter. Give us free. We want free. These are the words of Appeare, the legend, the hero. Then turn the way he been there na court and it try for ask for in freedom. So of course, we and me particularly, they stand up as Appeare for ask for the freedom of we people them, for make them live inside the country like Salon people. The music where we start with today, now one young artist named Duam against LJ. But I don't get interest for all of what he talk except one thing. He says Salon man, waiting they know they do na other man country, na then they do na their own country. But the question is, if I not do something in my own country, how I go do am na other man country? I mean, if waiting they happen inside my own country, if it not right, now that time they afford team up and do things then. But if me na Salon are born, I dey live na United States. Who's one na me own now? I go there for me own green and pasture. Anything where they happen inside me country, na I for put mouth pan. Well, but all waiting he talk that name me Pico, and I say this young rapper not really talk like who that get sense. Because if he do, he not go talk that particular word day. So it means say because na Salon a day, where things then they go on where they happen, are not supposed to talk am. Because I not get right or I not can get that mind for talking to other person country waiting the app. You don't say other. But young man, this na me host. Sister admin get in your host and in family. If me no address me own issue, I go grab common and me host go put smart for sister admin on. The answer na no. So next time when you put together your lyrics, make sure say you think twice and let it make sense. I know say plenty people they listen, they enjoy. Yeah, myself they enjoy the lyrics, they don't babam to lone pepper. But please, make sure say you mature the next time where they put all the lyrics them together. Not give we time or chance for able for fend something like this. Now that they no more me get interest panel because I talk like a Sierra Leonean. Well, we dey look inside certain things them. Today, the thing where they call election bill of 2022 don't work go na parliament. Well, today the second term and the Attorney General don't present in case na parliament. Then don't same way so begin look inside am. But the opposition then say they no go debate on this bill until they look and proper one. Because as far as them concerned, now just yesterday the document reach them. How they go start for debate something today where they not even know what they write inside it. Well, AYV been put this report together and we learnt them. So do ya na AYV get this so unalo will listen them quick. We come back just now.
In harmonizing the country's election laws ahead of the 2023 general elections, the Attorney General Minister of Justice presented and did the second reading of the Public Election Act 2022, emphasizing the timeliness of the act. The minister noted it provides for the continuation and function of the Electoral Commission, registration of voters, election timelines, among other issues which are critical to the electioneering process.
It provides for the following reasons: registration of voters, the division of Sierra Leone into wards, eligibility to register and to vote, the disqualification and period for registration of voters, the procedure for registration of voters, generally including the appointment of registration officers, revising officers, and assistant registration officers.
While commending the bill for promoting inclusiveness, members of parliament, especially from the government bench, raised objections over the reduction of the period of resignation for those wanting to contest for political seats, the issue of reserved seats, which they noted must be clarified.
The point of the bill is inclusiveness. We are going to look at the level of inclusiveness. We have different sets of people wanting to participate. The bill talked about reserved seats. We're going to ask, who are we reserving for, and what's going to determine that reservation? 76(1)(b) talked about resignation of 12 months prior to the day that you seek to be elected. Currently we have 12 months. But this new bill is proposing 6 months. Which I think we'll have to find out why.
I buy that idea. Let there be a date. But also take into consideration nomination period, swearing in, inauguration period, and disaster or unforeseen emergencies. Take into account. From 73-75, he said you cannot be a president of the Republic of Sierra Leone if you are not qualified to be a member of parliament. And the bill is now proposing only for MPs, it can be dual citizen, but not for presidency. This is also another lacuna.
Mr. Speaker, if we are to adopt the first the district block systems, firstly, one of its advantages is it will prevent us from going into by-elections.
However, even though they were present in the well, members of the main opposition All People's Congress Party did not take part in the debate, noting they need time to study the bill.
Kalina, yesterday we get access to the documents then we take part by the pre-legislative hearing. We don't look at them, but as you hear the Deputy Speakers say, and right across the aisle, we and the SLB side and others, we all in agreement say we need to get sufficient time to one, look at the document, but also for get public involvement and participation, including civil society, political parties, any other person who gets interested in the document. Because a national document will deal with elections, will deal with what will happen next before the 2023 elections. So we not believe that's until we go to Washington. Achieving the SLPP side, some don't debate, yes, but plenty more there, so we go on for debate, but there's.
Well, that's a Cherno Alpha, Cherno Majuba, we then call Cheikoko, the opposition party leader na parliament. Well, interesting. Really interesting. This is a very, very important document. They don't care go na parliament. So, by no way, they're not for yagba, they're not for rush, for go look inside them and just whack a quick one like na any kind thing. These documents, na only determine the faith, Now they determine how the country really get for better. Now I get for tell we whether we dey progress or we dey retrogress. It means say whether we dey go before or we dey reverse high gear like how we dey reverse right now. So this na document wey very important. Things then they will come inside the way important. They say reserve space. Well, they get country they really when they get reserve space. Like for example, Rwanda. Woman then get reserve space. And we all see how it's like now Rwanda right now. But the question in a country like Sierra Leone, how they go get for Duam? Now by party reserve or now by just by area reserve? Who that would determine how the reserve go come and who side the reserve go represent? This now the other big question where like me get and they look forward for see waiting exactly go get for day na that particular area day. The other thing we didn't talk about now this resignation. We don't grumble. Me in the same way I be the practice as a journalist, we don't grumble say the way how they can say public servant for resign 1 year before he eligible, before he qualify for contest in any public election. It boku 1 year. Let's look for example. That teacher want for contest as member of parliament, but he just above per in salary. Although now then they say would that poor not for go inside politics. But interestingly, even the poor, the rich, all man rights, as long as they go inside politics, they're all now the same soup, they do the same thing. So now this 1 year, it been too boku. As a journalist, we been on the talk. You know, we been on the attend different things then for make sure say we talk about them things there. Now, they say this public election bill, they talk about 6 months. You for work 6 months to the election before you resign. But wait. Advantage and disadvantage again day na that area day. Me na minister, yeah, and at the contest, I don't declare my intention. Let's say I don't even get symbol, but still me na minister 6 months to the election. Then it can happen for say I dey contest with other people them. And then people there not get the power where I get. So now what it mean? I get for use state resources. I dey use the money of the country in motorcar and in fuel and everything, including powers over the other one. So you see, we go get for see say even in the 6 months to the election, we go get for see a lot of things them they come up. As long, let's say for example, we all know how Italy for Lael or Eslima. Let's say one contest na in area na Kenima. In the minister, deputy of internal affairs in charge of the police. Of course, when they go contest with somebody waiting on that side, intimidation a bomber one. Because when they go with in troop, when a police them, OSD. And when they go any side, interestingly, in a statement, and let's say this other person they try for organize himself, it could just go past the normal. It scatter. When it scatter, they say, hey, this don't go attack the minister. Now that combo down there. Then they grip and go put on one side. At the end of the day, they go unopposed. So again, let me see what the member of parliament team will get for do with regards to this particular area. I just try for highlight certain things then for you. But anyway, by the way, you when you watch on YouTube, will find out say the link nor the notification or reach plenty people. So help we for share that particular program day. Yeah, the particular link. Then same way, so one very, very important one we are like now the issue of fixed election date. Yes. When we get fixed election dates, for example, the election for be the 23rd or 22nd of June 2023. Or let me say after 5 years, every June 22nd, 9 election for be. Hey, bruh. You know election they be. Hey, something Corona Ebola election they be. Fixed dates where nothing not for change them. Because now we can see as time they go no more than say, hey, this thing they happen, let we push the election first because of certain circumstance. If we get fixed dates, we don't need for us to aid. Bruh, as we know say June 22 the cancel elections, nothing not they change them. So we as well need for push for that particular one day because it's very cool. It's very, very cool. Because when you get election, as they done the election so, they know when by the first rounds they come, the second rounds when they go north, and then you know whose stem they go get for swearing the caretaker. So all of them things then I think are very cool and very important. But notwithstanding that, we will look and see what thing will get for happen with regards this particular document within now Parliament. Well, we still go on. The program where you watch right now we had, and you did live on YouTube and Facebook. So please share the program and make sure stay as you come. You hit for we the like button. Plenty things then they where we can talk about today inside the program. Well, we find out say today again. Well, long term, like 3 or 4 months ago, before the prices of fuel begin for change, inside one public thing where Anes by Kroma be all, I think na the time where it been go na Port Loco. Anes by Kroma been say the fuel they can go to 20,000 leons. But wait, and not go 20,000 leons. Anes by Kroma no talk to. The fuel it go first to waiting 15,000 and they will be gay. From 15,000 now it go to 18,000. But wait, Anes by Kroma been say 20,000. Anyway, we still dey watch if that thing they actually go to that particular area there where Ernest by Kroma been say the fuel therefore go to waiting 20,000 leons. Well, and other people then say the government no want forgive Ernest by Kroma rights for sure say if you don't know, because as far as they're concerned, they want for and Ernest by Kroma be don't talk this word even before the issue of Ukraine and Russia begin. They don't talk this word. Say the fuel, then they try for do something, but if they go up to 20,000 leons per liter. If you don't talk, I will try bring for you that particular thing there. Now they first of all go, I might. Yeah, I will try for see what I can do for bringing come up for you. But right now, we find out say fuel, people they don't begin grumble. They don't begin grumble say the fuel don't really the scarce. And so then say not to me, I don't know now if not true, but then say fuel don't begin scarce. And it hamburg business for different people them, especially the one them where they do then different work them where get for do with run around the street with them bike, then tricycle, and the one themselves where they try for do other things then. Okay, so first of all, let's just take this break week and I come back just now.
Mr. Upgona they are so
shine, but myself a there. Sufferation they kill we. So we don't tire with the new direction, let them go. We don't tire with them all, let them go. Yeah.
I let you dey oversee, come and register. Any side where you dey, come and register. We the one the changes pass to register. And the all the way for pull and pass to register. They oversee, come and register. Any side where you dey, come and register. Make we forget about the grumble, make we register. And the all the way for fight them pass to register.
Tell you mama, tell you papa, make it register. Tell you auntie, tell you uncle, make it register. And for tell you brother and sister, make it register. Tell you grandpa, tell you granny, make it register. We don't tire with the new direction. September 3rd now for grab and go register. September 3rd now for grab and go register. We don't tire with the new direction.
We don't the charm draggery, many sufferation. If you really love the country, make you register. Make we forget about the grumble, make you register. Now the all the way for fight them pass to register. No see don't make them fool you, fellow think twice. See them just the idea if the rest in price. Angry don't they deal with everything twice. Go do ya make we grab, make we help fight. I let you dey oversee, come and register. Any side where you dey, come and register. We the one the changes pass to register. And the all the way for pull and pass to register. They oversee, come and register. Any side where you dey, come and register. Make we forget about the grumble, make we register. And the all the way for fight them pass to register.
Tell you mama, tell you papa, make it register. Tell you auntie, tell you uncle, make it register. And for tell you brother and sister, make it register. Tell you grandpa, tell you granny, make it register. We don't tire with the new direction. September 3rd now for grab and go register. September 3rd now for grab and go register. We don't tire with the new direction. So for them why not they try? Separation struggles continue in this land. For them why not they try? They go say we don't tire with the new direction. If you want for pull then not for register. If you want for kick then not for register. Say we don't fed up with this muku government. So do you like me vote for change, bro? Are they big? Hey, shine, are they big?
Let today oversee, come and register. Any side where you dey, come and register. If you really want the changes, pass to register. And the all the way for pull and pass to register. If you dey oversee, come and register. Any side where you dey, come and register. Make we forget about the grumble, make we register. And the all the way for fight them pass to register.
Tell you mama, tell you papa, make it register. Tell you auntie, tell you uncle, make it register. And for tell you brother and sister, make it register. Tell you grandpa, tell you granny, make it register. We don't tire with the new direction. September 3rd now for grab and go register. September 3rd now for grab and go register. We don't tire with the new direction.
Wow, that's production.
You know say plenty people no get for votes the time for election. Not because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so now go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission Salon don't pull the date for vote and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, members say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then a number one step we go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you no go for vote. And I think this way person not go able for help you pan. What in this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the time for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Kalbaton and then you dey walk na Lomley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake there. As them blow the whistle when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether Mutuka deal, Mutuka not deal, not to you business. You dey go surful na morning, vote, return back na you house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go they say you no go vote 2023. So waiting at this yagba now for say me party go continue for then power.
From political former president and as by Kuba the chair for the whole globe.
Where are we today? 3 years, 4 years down the line.
These are from political at each way the former president again.
We not make progress. We all don't know that. That is why the young people of the party are commending una call this retreats. The retreats not they go on. But we commend una. When they tell una thinking, una for no say this party now the party where go make this country transform. This party now the party where go unify this country. We'll talk about development from the time of Shaka Stevens. When Shaka Stevens come, Bo and Kenema been they get electricity. Then they get one hydro where they call them. What is? Dodo. Where Dodo been there? Electricity not been there 24 hours at the south and east. Electricity been there na Port Loko. It been there na Kenema. It been there na Kenny. You know they no side. This is what we stand for as a party. National development. We don't integrate the country, we don't care. When we come as a government, the road construction in the cities, Nabo and Aloncha, from Bo to Kenema, from Kenema to Kailaun. Today, Kailaun, they get the best road.
this former president don't talk. We commend the good work.
Today, if people let talk about anything, we don't bring Kailaun. Kailaun has waited for 50 years for this integration. Even when the SLP be there in governance, nothing will happen.
True talk.
Today, when they connect Sierra Leone to Liberia, when they use the Bopujan road, the bridges. Now, at the area say them bridge then now the talk and do 91. The Gwele bridge that bridge when I been there yesterday with the commissioner. Now they say na talk and do. You know, so all of them here for encouragement. Now we increase salary for teachers. Now we open more schools. Now we open more universities. Even in the south and east, we will not reach a level now for open. But where people are not get appetite for development, from the time we left, all them projects they slow down. How much if we take inside 6 months for get a university in the south and east? How much if we take inside 1 year for make the bridge them all complete? 30 days with the struggle. It shows say the people are not get appetite. But we not come for that. All what they say, so not that we come for. No, we not come for that. We not come for that.
For waiting the former president, we don't do this now for political things. But we can go right by the thing, and you know go come and not talk the things that we not do. This now Two-Face, the National Publicity Secretary of Tagmin Sierra Leone, and the audience if you let the part talk what you don't do because now good.
No, we not come for that too. Not the politics to come for. Because during the 2018 debate, we see some candidates and they say, oh, this country don't have for corruption, we don't have for this, the price of rice, and all increase from 60,000 to 120,000. This all come, we are going to change. How much the price of rice there now?
Besides here, the price of rice don't go down naturally. And our legacy are waiting to
let me say, when I not see on the social media, people that don't say the price of rice don't come from 60,000 to 120. Therefore, APC must go. People in the Renaissance movement, they don't say for wear black. Prices they don't go up. In the Renaissance movement, tell me.
This was the former president announced by Kuma to follow the social media ultimating the apple.
The petrol price 7,600. Renaissance leader at that time. They say then as an office now. We don't know the office side though. In Sierra black. This country have to stop this government. The government is heartless. Able from 7,000. Who's are we there now? Me the resale with the go take 13,000. Anyway.
In fact, I forget Seth. Not to 20. The price Seth we been given each day. Now, in fact, they can pass that particular price day. I mean, just while you listen no more, usai it talk this particular word because normally where we they talk something here, we actually want for we care and go with a backup. Yeah, let we qualify waiting with the talk. We not just want for sit down and talk. So now the price we they talk about, it don't even pass. It don't pass that stage. It don't pass the far away. Now we don't go far past that one day. Okay, I think that is not important again. But wait to for say the fuel price actually one for go now to 20,000 euros. Why in fact are they ask this question? Plenty people now don't they say The fuel don't scarce right now as we dey talk so. In other words, it don't short in. Okay, in all day right now a fuel station for sale. People in the hold them money, hold them container, go to them bike, go to them tricycle, go to them motorcar, fuel, forget fuel, na wahala. Well, other people in the say, now just waste time no more than the waste time. But the price for fuel, they can go 20,000 leons. Not listen to people them where they use fuel more than the treat.
It seems to be low blood because fuel don't go up. If you go buy it, it's like 54,000. So now no day. Passenger fuel don't go up. We take a issue at price. We take a see price balance. So we take a see only right now. It's not the fuel. But if fuel don't be go up, we get 10,000 from here to we take a 10,000. Right now, if you don't go up, if you charge person 25,000, we will not be hard because we can have lowest fixed price. So man will go 8,000, so man will go 10,000, so man then I will top passenger, I buy passenger the back, and then level. We top so pay yourself. No, the promo the fuel side, we fuel the normal. That time we back to right side, we fear I don't tell you that we probably we're gonna pack one back only. Waste money 10 pass say pass 12 o'clock back to after the go back. Now we just transport. After that we probably fuel long walk, these are the crises. It affects all. Even at the Jebu man itself, it affects you. No easy. No easy. I don't know who make good Jebu business. I don't know who buy. I'm going to station to Dubai, 360. I put 1,000 with them. Once the bag sell 11, the bag sell 17,000, 19,000.
Let me from 6 aggressors. Things blank, Tiaga, but this TP, very Tiaga too much because you never come across that. Yes, rapidly, fear you go up, fast, 1-2 months, fear you go up, 1-2 months, fear you go up. So, like, you really the money. And not even more like the least people and labor pay the money. So, like, really, the transport is very too hard because the transportation for go up line now is not right now very hard because the transport heavy. Yes, because right now you get less than 70,000 say they go up line. It's not possible. Forget above 70,000 before it go up line. So really the money we be.
Alright, so the thing they go from bad to worst every other day. Every other day things they go from bad to worst. But when you talk, of course, we all know who's at the end. Yes, I think now the main excuse down there right now. What happen with fuel to go up by Ukraine and Russia? Of course, it affect different other countries. But wait to why now we they won't go up like that no more? We don't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different places them at the same time. Why not only we? It happen other side, but why we they flag just like that day every other day? Will it happen every other day? Where you go today, it jump the next day. Now every month, right, how they get price control or price change of price. Waiting will get for happen till the election they come. Well, Russia then they pay their own force, so if then they pay their own force, well, now all of this for you. But wait, we don't feel not to Russia at all they come out, eh? Not today. So why we own? And interestingly, fuel they by system. Few times I can see people in the compare. Na yaso na United States, look, the fuel long go up. Yes. Na yaso na England, look, the fuel long go up. Oh na sidondo na salon, na the talk boku. Not to the government in fault, yes. But wait Igelo ask question. We get fuel they by different type. The fuel them where then they sell na United States. Not when they sell na salon, no. Not when at all. The fuel na United States. Then clean, and even cleanness, the see cleanness on top cleanness. What do I mean? Then they by quality. You get one when a jet engine, you get this, you get that. Difference in waiting them. Almost we get now we country. One, and this one, that dirty one, brah. That dirty one, way before say, watch that we rubber they would use. Then fuel rubber there, or then kerosene rubber there. Before you say 1 week we big use them, the fuel in the rubber, it don't dirty under. It don't cake. So why you dey compare this fuel and that other fuel? They went not to the same buyer, not to the same side and they buy them, or not to the same price then they buy them. But yet still, we only go, and we always they compare we own fuel to other people in fuel na other side. I can see plenty people in USA. Look fuel oh, una already pan talk na salon, na you don't go so almost dollar. Look fuel oh, you know they talk na salon, yeah na UK so, na you don't go so. But you don't ever pull the fuel and show we say, look fuel oh, look where this clean, look where we own fuel dirty and that. You don't ever do that. But still, I respect una view. But the only thing no more, starting comparison the day, where the government and them pro-government supporters them, they compare. You know can get aid, you know can get tail. Because some of the things that way they happen so, not to today it begin. It don't say where world market. It don't say this word. In fact, now be the air force. World market, world market. This thing don't go up. You hear them say now the world market. This thing don't go up. You hear them say na dollar. Not to the force them this. But even with that, in 2018, that is why I'm happy where I call this back. You know, from the former caretaker, let me remind we. In 2018, this government pretend as if we the plant rest na the country, but people, you know, the government will be in that time be very wicked, not for give people a rest. We dey get fear na the country, but this government be very wicked. Then campaign on all of them things in day. And yes, I'm glad the way he tell we this day, this BNT, I promise a total fix. But now they tell we say, fix not the be overnight. And una need for give me, waiting, una no need for judge me in the beginning. Una need for judge me at the end. Come on. Hello? You be remember that they tell we be the campaign? No. This now they talk. They say, today, when you did some side, you always get for members say certain things them get for they happen. Certain things them get for they happen. You get for really know waiting and waiting you do before ever you come and say. But the way how things they go right now, we government, they're very much deceptive. Then they lie per we every day. But wait to we the people and for say we no go get sense now. We no go get sense at all. Every day then they tell we different thing. Today if they not tell we say not judge we at this time, tomorrow they go tell we say we don't get see this so now so thing they happen now. Waiting they really happen. We really want to know waiting they happen. Because until we know waiting they happen, we know we'll get the idea for no say then things they are so for move from this point to another point. Instead, every day then go to give we and kasara. If we not go this way, then give we zigizo. If we're not waiting, so every day, how they see we? But all the same, we the voters them. Now we not really value we safe. Until we value we safe, then politicians, yeah. I mean politicians, not the CSL people. Politicians generally, they're not go ever respect we. Ever what they say, ever. They're not go respect we. So we really need for know waiting we for do for make things go work out for we. If not to that day, then politicians, they don't spread to them a media. They're ready for we better one. And they want to make sure say they in Kasarawi. What I mean? They want to make sure say they reduce we to that level where they want we for be. But anyway, we didn't move. Now you don't hear the fuel crisis. It don't tense per week and it go every day. Interestingly, when they talk about fuel, anything where unbug the fuel price, it unbug the livelihood of every citizen. Not to say people. Not to APCO, every citizen. Now look now, fuel price they go up. The things then at the market where they plant inside the country they go up. True or false? And they go up. You know why they affect them? Because the drivers then where they transport the things them, then get for buy fuel. And you know they expect them for go give you a free gift to where they buy fuel. Things get for move from one place to another. So you get for expect some of them things then they for happen. But anyway, as things they go on in the country, we're really serious for people. When things they difficult every day, report upon report, they don't tell we say the way how the country been the poverty right now inside the country, it don't worse than how it been there from 2018. Not to me talk about World Food, World Food Program say angry on 4 times how it been there. WFP. Other organizations they don't do their own. Then say things really they go off. It really difficult. Well, As that they be, this government say anybody, I repeat, anybody we want for protest, na problem for them. First of all, let me watch something wey be happen. Yeah, na USA. Let we look yesterday as them in protest, the artists them protest. Now the embassy. But let we watch first how it protest been talek. Yeah, when they come back just now. Because we don't watch them, but something the way I want for can bring to your attention. For say problem they come or problem they come. But first, let's watch this.
We need peace. We need a peace accord.
Come on, Jesse.
Mr. President.
Yeah. Salon.school, J.
And they died this now.
Mr. President. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Yo, everything he said happens. Now you pizza today, man. Go now you pizza. You pizza. I bring it back. Everything you man say happens. So let's speak and they don't know. Prediction.
You will know. You have the knowledge that this is that's why they don't like it. We all are trying. We need him in the community. We need our brother. Walking on the wrong.
Why? Because I can be there.
Okay, so basically, waiting I want for you take note of. I want you be don't watch this protest already yesterday, but just watch. You be see, then they sing yesterday, then they dance, true. Then they argue with some people online, you know. But during this particular protest, we not see they ever jump, go inside the embassy and do certain things. Then, by the way, before I tell you what make we come up with this thing, I honestly want for make we watch something because this is very key. It's very key. Then pull a press release. Well, the SLPP people come out again and say they want them to protest. Let me read exactly, but let me read this thing. No, just read them quick. Then say Sierra Leone musician Salon Cool J yesterday led a bunch of talks to the Sierra Leone embassy in DC and vandalized Hollande. I want to follow look at that particular word. It's very cool. Vandalize. Let's watch quick and see what in a vandalize, yeah? Let we all see what in a vandalize. And maybe we find the meaning for we all. Okay. It here. Let's watch waiting and say na vandalize quick one, eh? Hold on, please. Yes. Let's just watch quick here. Waiting na vandalize. Then say, when they talk about vandalize, the meaning of vandalize, let's read them. Then say, na a deliberate destroy or damage public or private property vandalize. I want follow to go saful with the words them where they come, yeah? That you don't see I mean you don't see it now vandalize. Then say now what you mean for destroy or damage any public or private property, anything where you mean for waiting and vandalize. So please take note of that one day. Let me go to the other thing again where they actually continue for right inside this the small note, yeah? Let's watch them quickly. So vandalize the embassy. Listen, Sierra Leone embassy in DC and vandalized the embassy property and even threatened to attack staff working for the embassy. You see what I say? They say, them people here, where we see so, when they sing, "Men a short life cool, I go die just now." They say, then go engage by waiting and call vandalize. Then go damage, then boil the embassy in property. They say the issue has been reported to the Metropolitan Police Department of the District of Columbia. So let me see something. Then say authorities, this one very serious and important. Then say authorities in Sierra Leone are also monitoring the situation for a possible extradition of Salone Kulje to Sierra Leone to face the full force of the law. Okay, this is very cool. This every day, then people here the proof say the system will happen inside Salone na blacker. Even when you see, you know for talk. When you talk, they don't tell we plain one. The reason why they bring this come to you, let you see something. Then they suppress people inside the country. They know the tap they as well they try for suppress people when they talk overseas. But wait, listen this thing. This government gets one habit. Anytime where you see, then social media commentator them or then journalist them talk something or pick up issue, Bilal Wal Karim, then they take that issue there very serious. What do I mean? You go see, for example, Global Times. He write say the mayor did this. You go see the one after him. You go read in Global Times. Write say the auditor general. He did this, he did that, he did it. You know see what happen? Then go after him. Now look for example Attila. Attila then in a pro-government right now. Yeah? When he come with the issue of Sheriff Keru, Honorable, the late man, what happen? They not end up for go arrest Sheriff Keru. And when they arrest her, what happen? We not see by the time Sheriff Keru they come. It take few days. Not to die, Sheriff Keru die. Good. We see, say, different things them there whenever then social media commentator then talk about them, it happen. Now look the issue of Africanist press. You get some of them mouthpiece them. Where they talk something, anything where they talk, the government to make sure say it take action. Whether true or lie, then they take action. But me and you go raise issue of national interest. Where the government the hear, then they see, then they feel them, they will never take action against that particular on that particular issue. They know whoever. Okay, now look at this thing. Now you see, then don't begin talk say, then for sue them people here, then don't report them to the Metropolitan Police. And then they look for possible way for extradite, for bring them back, for return them back na the country, for make sure say they can face the full penalty of the law. Full penalty of talking are the one that whose country where then they try for do extradition. If now from Freetown to Bo, or na from Makeni to Pujeon, because I'm not facing from America to Sierra Leone. Wait, before say America, then the protest pass. Okay, let's see something quick. Few days ago, we play a particular video. Yeah, we play this video. We're going to watch this thing first. While let yourself go to continue for see how the protest when they happen, and then you see you compare now to the issue of this vandalize where they say them vandalize. Okay. Look, watch something. Interestingly, few days ago, we talked about the SLPP mouthpiece. How they try for put certain things them in place for tap people them. For tap people them where they go and protest not for protest, na that place dey. So they don't take station number 1 or step number 1. Now watch this interview back. Please, no vex. This na between the SLPP mouthpiece of Unity Press, Unity Broadcasting, and the press attaché na United States of America, Salon Embassy. Yeah? Now listen and back quick. Let you see how best waiting they tell you say them government are them pay attention on waiting the young people them they talk more than any other person. Let's go quick.
This lawlessness repeatedly. When Akisoya can we don't they see this lawlessness repeatedly. When Akisoya can at this country, we see people then repeatedly, then they go in for them, then they go and demonstrate. APC don't reach to a certain level now that all waiting and care for now demonstrate. Then they look at how them for able for solve and put things in place. Therefore, I can forget with me, Pel Kroma, as Mino Brown orchestrates a very, very I don't call it protest. When I excuse me, because it's very heart rendering, and I'm short of words because nobody expects them for do this secretly. Then they put themselves together, then just bust out without the embassy knowing. And by the time the embassy they try for know now, the deed has already been done. Sierra Leoneans, this is something we're very alarming. This is something where we need for put a stop to. This is something then go to the embassy today. They even they cost the embassy staff them. The press attaché come out for able for talk to them. Unfortunately, then cause them, then tell them any kind of word where then we go try forget the press attaché when Pel Kroma on the phone line, because right now it try for go to the ambassador. Then say they need for talk to the ambassador, then they cost the ambassador. Why is Sierra Leonean acting as if they are hooligans? Not all of them.
Okay, so I want for you to take note of certain words then. This already, it don't tell we say, then it cost the ambassador, cost this and that, do all kind of thing, all of waiting it talk. Interestingly, Nino Brown and in team been forced to do a protest. So all of the things the way this woman talk about, about Nino Brown, now the same thing they don't put together now say, now in Cool J in do. But wait this na America where they talk about. Then people here not just come out for go and cause problem. Then take permission. And the police then been there with them. Let's tell you something. On this very day where this woman do this interview, they tell when Nino Brown then go na the embassy. When the press attaché been they talk, some people them actually been they try for come before and for tell them, for talk to them. But the police them been there and they not allow for let them ever near themselves. So now, the question is, how comes police officer them go then at the embassy with them people here with the protest, but yet still, they left them people there, Cool J and others, for go vandalize the embassy, cause threaten the staff them, and even do other unforeseen things them na the place. Now they say they don't go report. We wait for see or waiting will be the follow-up matter with regards to that particular issue day. But wait this woman been very much, I don't know, I use in same word, because of lack of word. He been very much fool and naive. He not be even know the difference between Sierra Leone and United States. He not be even know what is democracy compared to totalitarianism. Yeah? Or dictatorship, if not so they call them. Yeah, he not be even know the difference between president, where they lead in a democratic nation compared to young president where feel say in a military regime he get. Now listen, no patience back and watch this woman back. Yeah, now listen where they talk to the press attaché. You be don't listen, but in case you not do it, please listen.
Why are they acting as if they are hooligans? Nino Brown, because you get a page, because you feel say you're not APC, so you go just go on the rampage for make you destabilize the peaceful way Sierra Leone they go. We now all know the cause of LAJ in day one cause, na police cell. We now need for go with the lawyers, then need for work with the president, with the police officers, then need for work with the law enforcement, makes them give una way forward as to waiting they go on. staging a protest in the embassy of Sierra Leone. It not gonna forget to anyway.
So staging a protest not to get them anyway. Instead, it give them more problem. That according to them, because now you see exactly what they say. If you talk to Cool J right now, Cool J will tell you exactly how they don't put in name Nafana and the pass with her right now. Waiting at this word extradition for what? For just protest? Come on, boy, baby, una big up, man. Una left this lickle pattern una they always they go with.
Hello. Sierra Leoneans, they listen to you. Who do they talk to, please?
Me na Pel Koroma, me na the information attaché na Embassy of Sierra Leone, Washington DC.
All right, Pel Koroma, thank you very much. You did live on Unity Broadcasting because we see a protest where they go on where somebody where na Sierra Leonean call himself Mino Brown. It go on the page where na Mino Brown / Sierra Leone. It go live with a protest. They say then the protest for allegedly let the government release allegedly. But you can able to tell Sierra Leoneans how then they come about or waiting at the current situation.
Thank you very much, madam. This morning we come to embassy for work. At around 9:30, we see a group of young people. They come, they hold placards, and they shout right opposite the embassy, not inside the embassy compound, outside opposite the embassy. Then they out with placards, then they shout, then they talk, say they come protest for LJ, they protest for police brutality. Now that time they try for say that they protest for that, you know. But we know say protests are part of the democratic process as long as you get the due advantage, you don't go through the processes for making you the certificate for make you demonstrate or make you protest. Now part of the democratic process.
So you get this joking? The press attaché, the school am now. Shamelessly. And you know, let tell you something. Normally, when let tell you this thing and begin observe now. When normally you see dog, a shame. What thing they do, it take in tail, it put her in between in leg, and then it go now suffer. Watch how it sit down, left handle now. They think now, say, why you for talk all of them things there? These people go through the police, take permit, and then go out and protest. But this woman not still satisfied. He wants them for stop. And the government, just like him, the government not ever want for see anybody to stand up for things them where they feel say right. They always look for silent people and keep them very quiet. This is not the exact thing where this woman portray this thing. Listen and watch and continuously.
So the Empire and unfortunate no more like the group we can this morning. Now plenty cost. I mean the cost the government cost. I mean SFP government cost the people of Sierra Leone. Not that. But the embassy not officially received any letter from anybody as a way of complaint at all. Only the demonstrators we see young people then they talk Creole, then they outside the embassy, then they talk, then they curse, then they use invectives. You know, they say they don't arrest LJ, they say they don't cut LJ in here. You know, but we may not be able to ascertain that because I'm not in the country. I don't know what's in the processes where they go on right now in Freetown or what happened with LJ and the police.
Okay, Mr. Kroma, no say you know the information attaché. You don't tell the Sierra Leoneans say this Mino Brown and in hooligans then we go protest here and that we not then give una any notification that they can at the embassy.
The name na hooligan, okay? So a call say this na remand na one kind drug dealer na any kind riffraff. Yeah? Now so he refer to this particular man where lead some Sierra Leoneans them for go protest for thing where they feel say the government they do where in all right. Take note, because of that one they call her riffraff.
They not notify the embassy because not to the ambassador they be one for talk. But they don't need for notify we if they want for demonstrate.
I like that. They don't need for notify them if they want for demonstrate. As long as they take permit, then go out and talk. The police there with them. And that is why if you watch the original clip of this man where they call Pel Koroma, the time where he been talk to Nino Brown them, the police them been there. Even yesterday, when Cool J and Nino Brown they all been there out, the other artists them, policeman them been there, where they try for guide them, how them for waka, how them for cross, and all of them things in there. So no way, no day where policeman go allow any one person out of that group they for go and vandalize certain things them. Let's continue.
Because they for just notify the US government and the US police, we go give them the clearance to make them demonstrate. The normal way as it is, if they want to make them talk to the ambassador, then they write letter to the ambassador through a secretary. Then they go inform ambassador go able to give them time and date so that they go able to come, then sit down and talk. But not to that happen exactly. They don't write to the embassy, we're not aware of them protests, we just see them this morning.
So there not be need for talk to the ambassador because then, as far as they're concerned, they just want the ambassador for see them. Not to let the the ambassador. For let it see them and pass the information to emboss Natong. So that is all. So as long as they don't take the permit, there's no need for rights to the ambassador. If they get a program, one for invite the ambassador to them, for let the ambassador actually go address them, they can write official letter. Or in this case, na protest. Protest. I say protest.
And Ambassador Sidikwai, as they call himself and people that they call and the people's ambassador, he believe in dialogue. He want to always meet the diaspora here, himself and one of them, and he interested in peace and stability in Sierra Leone.
Okay, Mr. Kroma, we also see you come out in their protests where you be they try for talk to them. Waiting exactly you be they try for talk to them. Tell the Sierra Leoneans then.
I'm not going to talk on behalf of the embassy because they're not talk to we. They're not write letter to we. So the talk we're going to talk with them is not official because they're not write letter. They're not inform the embassy that they come. If they inform the embassy say that they come, I mean, at least one embassy, official, if I don't go out, for go try for address them and talk to them. But they only wrote letter to my understanding to the police and ask for permits so that they're able to demonstrate. And they go out, I see one or two people, then they among the rest of me, they stop me, begin to talk, then they talk. Now acting up, I talk to them, I say, man, calm down, we are all Sierra Leoneans, we should be interested in peace and stability in our country. As it is, we're supposed to be law-abiding citizens. You know, we continue for support to government, for make sure, say, we move the country go forward. We look up for development for our country. We not go there this way, every little thing we politicize them, even when it comes to law enforcement, we politicize them. I try to talk to them, you know, but they are very, very irate. They cause for me, cause. I mean, but that is what it is, you know. So, but they got the rights, they got the freedom for protest.
They get a right, they get a freedom. Very smart press attaché. Now, seasoned journalist, anyway, you know exactly what they say, what they talk. In as much as a day not a place for represent the government, yeah, but you know waiting if I do when I work, you know the right of individual na decide where it work. Not like the country where you will get certain things them where you want to do. You say the police come and say, IG, I fire tear gas. The police fire tear gas. You smell it? I smell it. We all smell it. Not to that kind of system do. Not in the US at all. But wait to this woman not still satisfied. Upon all where impressed attaché don't school up for let understand say, my sister, this na US you they talk about. This is not Sierra Leone where we get a barbarian government. This na US where they get a civilized nation where they move towards them where they consider them na the world as the father of democracy. But wait to listen to them back here and not still satisfied.
That the cost no more really if you say somebody not able to understand you, where we not see the talk, but you the cost for me, cause you the cost invectives. It's difficult to understand that. Anyway.
Well, una being the you know people the way they work at the embassy when them see how they go on, una get any way for make una put a stop to them, even though you say in a democratic way, because it is becoming repeatedly something where it's like say the APC anytime then just they protest. This not go create any problem for una way they work under or it creates any kind of setback in what una they do.
I like that. This is not the whole intention of the interview. Then the fear that there are lots of protests there will get for create setback for the government. Say, for example, the government not going to go out, to go preach human rights, to go preach about democracy and peace. But when you come into the cities in their own country, it's a different thing. So the fear now for let something not go happen with regards waiting they want for get and at the end of the day squander all of them things in there. So look at this thing. In one focus now of this whole interview, now for this press attaché, tell her now say, we get way where we go stop them people here, not for ever can protest na this particular office. But no, not to so it be. So even after the interview, they even call back, try for meet, and see how they go find ways and means for able for stop protest at that particular area. That is why now where Cool J they don't go, they don't hang pan Cool J and say, waiting, we dey go report you to the Metropolitan. Say, una can vandalize. Not forget to, I don't tell una say vandalize means say you by willful, you go damage private or public property. By when you go scatter a puel. Now you not vandalize, because you do one by willful one. So they don't go report that kind of thing they to the Metropolitan Police and even talk say then people here they threaten their staff their life. So now they don't asking question how una go do for tapping people here because it's like say this kind of protest it go cost we no listen waiting the press see.
No. And not go close that back at all. Madam, as I talk to you, even in Sierra Leone, if people want for demonstrate, if people want for protest, there's a law. You got to ask for permit to the police of Sierra Leone. And I'm sure the police of Sierra Leone being a part of the democratic process, if you go through the due process, they will allow you for make you demonstrate.
So they no say when you ask police for clearance, you suppose for, but that can go talk and come. Right now, if me as Appeare write a letter now to the IGP and tell and say, boss man, yeah, we want to do a protest and we want for protest against the increase, in fuel price. We want for protest against the kind way how the government they do certain things them we're not right. The IGP go tell we back say no, please, we're not go able to provide security for that. If we dare come out, hey, we go cry, bo. You know what I mean? But I know one thing. Even the time when me they come up, I see something along that Kisi Road and Savage Square, where the students them of Rabe College say the way how Johnny Paul and Intim them, they handle the country, they're not glad. Then come out. Yes, Johnny Paul and Intim them, then deal with plenty of the students them. Then pull plenty cutlass them, where they go pull na agriculture, where they by Ferry Junction. They use them cutlass then they pardon students then they. But waiting, where they say enough is enough. It no matter waiting will get for happen. Then they stand up and then they stand up for the right. So this government are aware of all of them things in there because some of them even be not mixed and protest them during their own days. So they no say the term way matches the crash pan petrol. Hey whoa. I don't know what thing go get for happen. Hey whoa. This government go get for damn the day and swallow the hour. But anyway, let's listen to the last part of this particular press attaché as it is school this with the young lady.
They will allow you for making protest in Freetown. The same thing happened out here in the United States. Anybody who wants for protest, you can write to the police. Then demand necessary, they can give you the go ahead. If you see the videos and when they go out, you see the Secret Service around, the Metropolitan Police are all there around. That's what it can happen.
Now so it happen. And I talk this now. The police then they around. The Metropolitan Police then they even there around. What thing they do? Then they provide security for both the protesters and any other one we want turn as invader. We go on for can crash. We go on for can cause problem in that particular place there. So they always, even the Secret Service themselves they around. They watch. So answer this question now. No. How comes Cool J? That's what they call him. Cool J, Salon Cool J. Yes. How comes Salon Cool J and Intim go vandalize the embassy? You hear the press attaché? All of them public officers there so been there around. Let me listen, my sister. Shock.
That's what normally it can happen, But now they got rights for doing it and they do so many protests. As it is, like what and they do so. But only that, maybe they try for 10 and 7 and try to understand exactly what did happen in Freetown. People not just take hook, line, and sinker in social media messages. They're not correct sometimes. Then they mislead we sometimes. So we need to remain focused as a people. We need for be peaceful. We need for make sure we create stability for people that are in Sierra Leone. It's difficult all over the world. A cut across. We will need to just find solutions so that we will live as one people.
You don't know. Abiyose, wonderful. Oh yeah. You see me too long, wonderful. Oh yeah. With a protest against police brutality, wonderful. Abiyose, they sleep. I don't know. Interestingly, IG look fine past Abiyose waiting at the screen. Hey, bro, sorry about that, bro, sister. No, not me now. Abiyose, wonderful. Oh yeah, you see me too long, wonderful. We all, if we keep here now, we aid right now with the sick, according to the Sierra Leone police. So we no one for sick. So what do we do? We dey shave, we here now, we aid. So we no go sick. As you can see, at the sweat are very healthy. The IG then get sense, so the police then get sense. They say no shave, we here now, we aid. Because if we left, we here now, we aid. We dey sick. Me no one for sick. I say, my sister, no one for sick. Anyway, as all this they go on, something we don't begin to go on. Something really we don't begin to happen. We still lay inside this protest. First of all, what can we go do? We need to go back and listen to something because the police don't actually take action against Superintendent Samuel Sao Conte. They don't take action, eh? So what we can do now? We can first of all get a background. Some of you don't listen actually. But for the sake of clarity, when you not listen to it, and we want to get an understanding for see what the police don't do because of that one day. Let me listen to this inspector, quick one. When they come back, just no, but wait to low watch. Who than this inspector? No listen the interview we been doing at AYV. Now this time they give me now we all the old when you the old and so like waiting and do inspect and this superintendent we no care. Like waiting and do one we no care. We just know say the police then they lie. How go we come back just now.
All right, online we have the Superintendent of Police, Samuel Sao Conte, who is the Deputy Spokesman for the police, and he's here to respond to allegations against LEG. Superintendent, good morning and welcome to Wake Up Sierra Leone.
A very good morning, Samuel.
La put on this way. Then say, we una arrest LG Sunday, take Angola police. Monday, 3 police officers them approach him and say them for babbing here and for creeping here come on in aid. But he refused, and the strength of the 3 police officers not be enough for force him. So they say now them go, they regroup 10 more come and then force him. Finally, then creep here and aid and una don't inject him with a chemical. Tell us, how true are these?
Yeah, of course, as I say, at the drive, but the allegation, of course, no policeman no would think of that. No policeman have the right for do that kind of thing and to any individual say because of in dread and for creeping here and we inject out chemical. No, Samuel Rice Bangura, that one not true.
So it be very clear. Today, una pardon me because I want to take it step by step. It be very clear. Una all be not listening to the interview in full. It be very clear. The man na superintendent. This man na the number 2 person inside the Sierra Leone Police Media team and the media department where they take care of all information at the one whole country. Now them, anything where they come out and talk. Now official and they know they ever come talk something where they not ask, then go talk something for if they eat, then go don't know that particular thing, say this thing don't happen, then no say this thing happen at the truth is, but for defending points then go lie, but they must get an idea of that particular thing there. So this man, according to Ram, no sign no day now them police practice even from training school. So when they don't become superintendent, say to Shiwawa IG, Then no sign no the way they go tell you say, then get the right for shave somebody in ear, na holding center. This man do this interview after this thing don't happen with LG. But he no ever no say them put waiting and call standard operating procedure. He no ever know about that. But then formulate and quick one because they want for brainwash the public and defend themselves. Okay, let me continue and listen to them.
So when you say like you say you dey drive, but no police officer no go do that. Have you confirmed? Have you checked with the guys whether or not that, or you're just thinking that no, it's against the law, and you're sure police officers will not do that? Where are we?
Of course, I mean all police personnel, say the training where we all go, where all police personnel they go. That one they not correct, and the basic police routine duties we training we undergo during and after training school. No go warrant any policeman. Of course, now the person in your own intrinsic right, and naturally na in your own style that one. So why police go interfere with somebody in your own dread or natural something we get say no. And this one not to think say what you think. No policeman no go do that one day.
Okay, so that in the practice, no policeman no go do them. So let us now, they don't do them or they not do them. Not to whether the policeman go do or they not go do them. They don't do them or they not do them.
Come again?
They don't creep in aid or they're not creeping aid, because the thing now is we know say policeman they not for do them according to your own submission. Now we want for know whether or not they don't violate their own code, the law, for forcefully creep in dread na aid and inject out the chemical. Then do them or they not do them.
Fair enough. Allegedly now we custody, and the issue of letting creep in aid or let they use chemical or the injection with chemical. That one day, of course, I know say we police they not go do that.
So now let me go before. Because of all of this, in no say in police not supposed to do that. That's one. Number two, in no say no law not tell them say they for do that. That's three. But guess what? The police honestly not like who that they talk to. As long as you there within the police force, you know for talk to. When you talk to, then you don't tell like for say, you don't challenge your boss man them. So waiting they happen, you boss man then will show you say, now then give you power, now then they give you chance for talk. So waiting don't happen right now as we dey talk. This with your young man, then don't take her now, then don't demote him. They actually don't demote him from an actual position. Now let me see something will happen, yeah, from the 21st, wait not today. Then say Director Human Resource Management transfer order number 76/06/2022. Yeah, reference number 6/31. 21st June 2022. Yeah, to all directors, Regpol, that's the regional police commander in them, South, Freetown, East and West. LUCs, Lumley, Congo Cross, Central, Kisi, Moyamba, Bo East and West Division. Head of Media and Communication, Staff Officer, OC Rotifunk, Registry and P/file. The following transfers will take place as indicated below. Something that will happen. Marabio be don't tell we say anybody will not vote for him or will not support him. Now adults. So then we do everything for remove them out of the way. So even that means if you not a lie for them, it means that you self na adults. So what thing they happen? When then they pull you, then they replace you with somebody where them feel say it actually they can seek their interest. Honestly, I hate tribalism. Honestly, I hate regionalism. Honestly, I like where we all can be in a unified nation as one people, one country. Interestingly, SLPP get a very beautiful motto, but then they act contrary to that beautiful motto. Let me see something quickly. Number 1. Rank, superintendent, pin code 219296. Name, Mr. Samuel Sao Conte. Then they transfer you from Media Unit, Police Headquarter Department, Head of Media. Listen to Department, Head of Media. Then pull and day. Then send and go na Rotifunk Police Station. Rotifunk Police Station. Okay? Alright. So what in this mean? If them pull you, you know the head of the media for the one whole country. Then pull you. And then they carry you go to police station. It means say then demote you. It means say they don't demote you. They don't reduce you. They don't remove you from a position. Okay. Then pull you. Okay. Then root you come on a position. And then send you now one small village as a way for punish this man for the true way he talk. Just for the true way he talk, now in the punish and so for now. Because just that one true don't make the police don't they in hot water. I'm not getting interest on this again. I want let me run down to the number 4 person inside this list, yeah? Let me see number 4. This person now in the carry placer. But come on. Who done this person and who say it come out? Remember what I tell you about caretaker bio, eh? Listen and process and back on your aid. Caretaker bio say he always they remove somebody when not they support them or when not vote for them. Let's look something quick. Number 4. Assistant superintendent. This man na be superintendent. Samuel Sao Conte na be superintendent. Women say is senior for this number 4 person. Because this na assist and not be full superintendent yet. Let's listen this thing. Then say Mr. Mohammed Bobsin Senu. Mr. Mohammed Bobsin Senu. He been there na the Republic. Come on, let's see. Yes, he been there na the South. Yeah, na the police headquarters na the South. And he na been the media officer. We mean say media officer, that man when a Sao Conte na be in boss. Him be the report to Sao Conte because Sao Conte na be the head, the second in command for all the media people there. So now then pull this man na the South, then count him na free talk. Let's see if na true the talk. Transfer to Media Unit, Police Headquarter, Deputy Head of Media. So now you see, they can't take this in boss in position. Whilst they don't take in boss, then demote him. Because of he come out and talk waiting in feel say na true and not true. Mustafa Bintu, welcome. I love you so much, okay? This is a rubbish blog, but you self will join me. I can. Thank you. Where you go? So this is not exactly what happened. Then replace them with engineer. Then pull somebody where they feel say you can seek the interest. When they look forward for see how this particular man will get for can behave na the media. Waiting and waiting it will get for can do. Alright, so what I go do, let's just watch few of our messages them. I don't send quickly. Let's just watch few of the messages them. We don't come quickly. Just few. Let's go up quick. Sorry, I'm not able to watch all, so I'm not able to even go right up. Let's start with this one from Mr. Kekura. Let's see what he writes. 007. He said the Sierra Leone embassy here in the United States of America belongs to the Sierra Leone citizen. This lady needs simply civics studies lesson. All right. I think in boss don't teach her now. He don't school him in public. I wonder if he go try for interview again, but they're normally not ashamed. Let me move to Umu Conte. He said all the police have coconut aid. Okay. Too many coconut aid. By the way, before I continue, we find out we get 680 way to watch on YouTube, but the likes then are just 118. I know you might not like the thing, but I know say something that we take home. Hey, come on. Give us a support. Just battery. When you like the program, now good thing. It'll make we get more zeal for bringing more information about things that will happen. Remember, 90% of things that we talk about now, things the way the government do. We're not right at all for the people. Where the people say they're not like them, now they talk about. Because we want to correct the wrong deeds of the government, make them come in the right direction. Secondly, the 10% get for do with the opposition and any other business. Why the opposition? They're not in the power, yes? Then they as government in the waiting. I don't know who's here. I don't care who's here. But waiting me know then they in government in the waiting and now them get for take over from any time. So waiting they happen, we get for make sure say they know say the social media and we whether open we plenty. So then get for be very careful. Now we check them, yeah, and any other business. So if you're in for that, hit the subscribe button and then turn on the notification bell. If you appreciate the information, then please, you appreciate the information we will give right now, just like the program. Thank you very much on all we don't like. We just got 215. Give me more likes. We just need 500 likes from you. Thank you very much. On Facebook, last see me fambulem. Yeah, we dey over there. Una kushe, una kapo. Fambulem, una kushe, una hado. We had don't come back today for can't talk about the way they happen. We on sweet yet salon. Nina we own. Oh, let's go. On Facebook, we get like 370 reactions. Yeah. Thank you very much. With 403 people watching now. 349 comments and then 75 shares. Woo! Thank you very much, guys. Let's begin take this one. I'm not going to go right up. I will start from this right one. We name Hassan Badopi Mansare. He say all we ask for is simple Sierra Leone. Green, white, and blue. People say stop police brutality. Let's continue for it. Stop police brutality. CNN, BBC World Service, Nino Brown. Okay, I think it just the tag different people. Thank you very much, Hassan Bado. All right. Human Rights Watch, different United Nations. Okay, let's just read the full message with other tag. Stop police brutality. CNN, BBC World Service, Nino Brown, Aisatuba, Kao de Nero, the King of Africa. King Boss LA, Salon Cool J, Sarah the Great, Maurice Kamara, Human Rights Watch, United Nations Development Program in Bangladesh. Okay, thank you very much. We go to the next message. Sister Sia, he say, you know the Salon? Okay, I think they replied to somebody. This one, A-Man State, say the SLPP must change the name of their party. Disgraceful. Ramatu Case, he say, IG don't have the power to demote him. Now, President Bio don't give the order. No, IG gets the power for demotes. IG is irresponsible for the police. The only thing no more from IG in deputy to IG, take go any other side now. Now, Lai Lawrence Lima, I call this vice president, Julie, and then caretaker, and they're responsible for that, okay? So we move. Sia said the name Freetown, Natobolo, exactly. Gloria Harding Thomas says, so sad, yes. Joycelyn Wise say this is very bad. SLPP should go. Okay, watching. Let me see. Sia Kamara say why then forgive we city name Freetown. Na make then come like we say free education. Okay, let we go. Ibs say come on. Jackie Ami Sanusi saying give up. Okay. Ibs say IBS say Bangura sorry. Say Sierra Leone Police Babas Kao de Nero wants a nice haircut. You know say Kao de Nero are two Sierra Leonean. A big left. The mami here he say may God bless you in Jesus' name. Amen. Akibo Bangura say God help Salon. Let me see. Let's just see the one the way actually it's the issue. Please, pardon me. This one say keep pushing, but no matter what happens, we stand by you. Okay. ZT say IG say the people are displaying manifestation of rudeness. Exactly. All right, there we go. We see Ali. Let them just try. 2023 is coming soon. We go answer them. CRC say and make we sell Salon. I don't like this one though. Even if we sell it, you know they even get 50 million. If not like low try no more. You need to get on this safe. Okay, let's go down quickly. Jump. Aminata Bankabo say, God bless you, Yada, for exposing these stupid and wicked power thieves. Maybe they will demote the man in America as well to Salon. You know? I don't know. Sierra Leone Police Baba. Okay, I don't get that one. Let we go. Kaberu Jamal. He said LJ will likely become a politician. Another Bobby Wine on the way in Salon. LJ stand for the truth. Okay, let me see. I love this sweet show tonight. All right, thank you very much, Mami Yai. Med Dizzy say IG. People them where they sell the people them where they buy lots of love. People politics. Hey God. This I mean other hypocrites. Hypocrite one where he see in face no get oil so ZT. Abu Powerhouse say big up. Okay, let us see. Fan of big up you fam. We need this. All right. Let me see. Let go down. Ahmed Kamara say my brother, this government doesn't mean any good for the country. They have failed us. Please do not pardon me. I just do raffle as I scroll anywhere Canada. They are big. This one I make sure I not read. Would I be read first? This one from More Musa say it's clear that nothing is professional. It's all unfortunate that even the institution itself cannot accept responsibility, but rather create it among themselves. Okay. Let me see. Salon police make we put Salon force and forget about politics. Please, we stand for police brutality. Well, we stand against police brutality. Yeah, Hassan. Let me go to Facebook, YouTube, please. I will read something. Just continue. This one from, let's see. Please, when I hit the like button, please. We get 617 with the watch right now, 655 or 35. Okay. Let me go. Let's see. Facebook, YouTube, they can get family conversation a lot. But let's see. This never happened in Sierra Leone history. Something going on. Okay. Umukonte say that's a great question. What does APC get to do with this? Well, interestingly, let me tell you something. Anything where they happen inside the country, if not a good thing, now the government tend to get the praise. But if not bad thing, or if not anything where people in the stand up for waiting and believe, then not APC. It's obvious, yeah? So let's get used to that and begin forget about that question. This one says, look at the way she's blinking her eyes with that bleached face of hers full. Suzela Kama, I'm a sister, they are big, left hand. I'm a sister, is wearing with phone, a big, left hand. Left hand big. And here IG they can do contest, beauty contest. Anyway, una left hand big. Kevin Williams say, na they all close. Hey God. She is so ashamed now. Next time, it go land. Una left hand, but what happen ba? This one say, Sembepe no kill me. Fine, I like when my sister they enjoy, they laugh. Okay, Powerhouse Alliance say the IG wants let all man get bullied like incompetent ID. Now that is stop them. Powerhouse Alliance. Incompetent idiots. Okay. Look at them. Look me a bullied I get. Oh yeah. You see me too long? Wonderful. There we go. This one, Salima to Jaffa. He said, now for tell them, say, within a free land, who say law and equal rights day, this man comot bad pandem. Well, now so, interesting. They not like what they tell them too. Then get coconut aid, and how then go land? Kelvin Williams, all right? No, we go kill we said. If we keep, we here, now we eat. So we need for shave them. We go shave them because we know are sick and or kill we said. Robin Dean said this we get for share make all man get them. Exactly. Share this thing because they need for get all of this. Or interestingly, we now we had, we not mean bad though. When they talk, we can listen them and fend their old voices them, bring and come back. Compare waiting and we don't tell we to waiting and we don't see. That is why they don't like we hard. They don't like we hard. They are here. Then they listen. We don't get one or two times where mistakenly then they call. Yeah, and then they introduce themselves. They are listening, but they don't like waiting we they do. But we will continue for do this. This government, after this government, as long as we get the long life and well body, we will do it again and again. When you see me boile, don't begin this so. Yeah? I go just want to know, let me woman can give me one slap na me head. Because that's what I can say. Normally we don't creep it too long. You know, I don't want person for that. Then creep me too long. It grab go lick me and slap. Bam! Hey! I feel am I feel am. Pass my the blade at the hole and I just make my head. Anyway, not land that pattern though. Right now I don't accept that day. I don't accept that. Once now for police brutality, me ball head go this so. And me na dey me head can dey if you ba agbata stone. Yeah? If you buy bicycle seats, it's not good for watch at all. Anyway, logo, I'm in Majid Malik, so why they not take action against this embassy guy? Well, we don't know if they ever take action, no, because then say anybody who wants them dirty leaning in the streets and they take action against, I don't know. Alpha Omar will say, SLPP for just give this lady to the youth them as gift, so that we go waiting, pity the, we go put some sense 98. I think that need to PTZ. Thank you. This one, Baggy Bayi say, Madam, come out on Friday to stop the protest. We are waiting for you. Baggy Bayi, who's gonna do the protest? They wanna tell me, because we there for promote them things, then as long as it there for stand up against the bad things, then the inhuman treatment, then the injustice in the country. We will promote, we will promote you to stand up for your rights. CB guys, CB say, guys, you see this is a problem in Sierra Leone. Right now, if you say the truth, people will hate you. This police officer was just saying what is it? What is right? Yes. Let them kill themselves. Okay. Friday, let's see, please. For the bylaw, say this is some of the mistakes Sierra Leoneans have made so far by voting these folks to governance. Yeah. Let me see. Powerhouse. I'll jump quick. Robin Dean say the main problem why people not like LJ now because he not afraid for talk. And this launch where a brother go launch in party. So even if it not to be this problem, now the petrol station self, then for all and back. Well, with the look, and that's what it sounds like right now. Anyway, we're not the shock at all. Last quick one. Kevin Williams say not only the police, it's not good to do such as part tradition. Beacon Moses say Samuel Wise Bangor was guiding is not to say certain things in the media. All right. Now God they come up behind them alakinti here. I mean I'm Majid. Yes, start me. Oh, okay. As we reach under, let's just take a pause and bring to now one very important information. But before I bring to now this information, please, my brother and sister, them something they will happen. We politicians, they not care about we. They only care about waiting will make them happy, yeah, and waiting will make them get better life. Now, no more than care about or anything we concern we as the people, they not care. So first of all, let's just watch this video quick. I want to tell you something. We'll come back just now.
My name is Stevie Mustafa Sise. Of course, I'm a 33-year-old guy, very young guy. I come make this video on behalf of me and my family. I got this year problem. This year problem is where I go do the scan. I go do the scan at Churcham. They tell me say results come out. Results they say I get eye cancer. And eye cancer now this country everybody knows say for now we know they treat eye cancer in this country. According to they say East Africa and Ghana no more recommended with cancer treatment. So now the a big problem don't count now and the money. Where I asked how much money for, they say now $5,000. And $5,000 is a salon money, almost 60 to something million. And the unfortunate and sad part of it, for now, me and my family not even afford that money. Now I make the video. Whosoever is church, would I get papa because I got a daughter, would I get papa, would I get brother. Gotta get uncle, gotta get family. Please, whosoever, whatever location, whosoever you there, whatever what they do, and they make this public video for free on behalf of everybody for where they help me for do this Ghana trip. They say it cost $5,000. So our humanitarian people, everybody, both home and abroad, work they help me. I'm a young man. And according to the doctor, they only give me less than 2 months. Otherwise, I'd lose my life. Say because the swelling of the eye will continue. When it transfer on the other eye, it among my brain will go lead to death. And so I'm too young for that. What I believe, what God not able to do, not they exist. What God can't do does not exist. And that's everything I need up to them they keep me. And also they send this message.
Okay, so now we get something we are actually bring out to now. This man been tell we say he need $5,000 for go na Ghana for go taking treatment. So we been just feel say we for just raise the money and then he go able for go for in treatment. In other words, we be actually feel say all arrangements don't be done. But as I talk so right now, we dey in a very, very difficult situation. Whereas we need for come inside in every other arrangement. Start everything all over. The doctor where they work with, no, I'm not able to understand because up to now, we're not able to talk to the doctor yet. He say this doctor send him to another doctor. So the doctor where he go to say if we carry all a medical paper, a report. The doctor of 11 o'clock and later he been get for wait for another day. He finally take the reports and carry and go. In with all what he think say when he don't carry the reports to this doctor na in for gets their reports there to the hospital na Ghana. But wetin can happen? Not to like that one day. It's either in your doctor not dey explain well to am or this man not dey understand with the communication of the doctor. Wetin I mean? This person, this doctor, where he carry the report to so, na Kenya Airways their own doctor. Now, Kenya Airways the doctor, in your responsibility not to offend hospital for anybody. Rather, na for make a watch the patient, assess in situation, and know say this particular patient fit for travel inside Kenya Airways to the person in destination. But this man not be understand until when we talk to this Kenya Airways then doctor. Because all along I've been the wonder why una need for care medical report to Kenya Airways. And not be understand why. Because in say na then the report go. Well, Kenya Airways just take their report here, the doctor, send them to the headquarters na Nairobi, Kenya, and then study the case, send back to the Airways na Freetown and say, una cut ticket for this person. We go able for take am now with flight. Period. Now, it don't can happen say, this man don't put all in efforts in the name of this Kenya Airways, now then they go left in documents them to the hospital. This doctor, where he work with, because waiting and know, when you know well, if you doctor not able you sick, now they refer you to another doctor. If now out of the country, it go tell you say, okay, I recommend this hospital. I they send you case to them, let them study the file and get back to me. But in the case of this and in doctor say, make we take the names of hospital them. Listen, names of hospital them na Ghana. Let we contact the hospital and the hospital will get to we. Hello? Then we dey wonder now. We not a medical people. We just dey come in for help for raise money for this man. How we go send email to them people and they say, we get patient. You not the doctor. Now you for do that. Now they we dey now. Well, today, because I dey there on the phone with him, first thing in the morning while I wake, I call him. I dey on the phone with him, they communicate constantly with this man. He tell me now, say, he go back to this young doctor we been see him first. He not able to see the doctor. So he go back to my, but he meet another person. When another doctor we say, Ghana, they're not go get that specialty day for handle in own case because in own case looks serious. So they recommend say, then for go na, it's either a go for in treatment na India or United States of America. Then I say, what? We serious in this case? This you case what would they talk about so? If you say, let's say we dey go na India, it means say you get for apply for your visa, medical visa, then get for approve your visa. Whose time you dey apply? Whose time you dey get visa? Whose time you go ready for go? That is one. You only ask for $5,000. Now, whenever, even if not in Ghana you dey go, you get for cargo like your wife or somebody will go there near you. Because the people in the Kenyan Airways, the doctor don't tell we say, then for cargo another person we go take care of from the flight stay go because they're not responsible. The flight attendants them not responsible for attend to any sick person. If forget aid, possibly the EPAM. So now the thing don't come in this kind of controversial way now for we say safe. We don't even know what thing they happen. But he tell me something. He say like a patient, then a patient. But the question now, even if then they go na Ghana, the person where they go with them, we get for pay for them hotel fee because they not go allow them for sleep in the hospital. Hotel fee. If they forget transport for the move from Usa a day, they go buy something, make other thing for them for go back to the hospital. And we as well get for they make this person here instead of the eat. Now all extra burden. Taking into consideration if now in India and they go, now more expenses. So we ask now the question, this 5,000 where you ask for, even if we reach, it not will even start for you. It not do anything. Because for go India, according to for go India, the tickets now $1,050 for just one way. According to them. Or double way, I'm not sure. For go and come, $1,050. So let we say una all two. Now $2,100. Just the ticket. Now, when you come down from the airport to the hospital, you have to pay transport. Let's say for the hotel, roughly, we don't know how long you go take. This is a major operation you go panso. We don't know how long. Every day when you sleep in a hotel, the least you can pay $100, or let's say $80 or $50. Let me just put it that way. They say $50 per night because you stay there long. $50. Let me say 2 weeks. $50. 7 almost down there. $350, $700 for that 2 weeks day. Who say all of them then? Almost you will pay for the medical bills. We don't even know that one day it has with the toxin. We mean say the price where the doctor gave that 5,000, the doctor just watch my aid and give price say, and the last patient who have been sent go na $5,000 and I go pay. So now we there in waiting we call real problem. We not even know who side we there right now. So we continue the waka with this man for go tomorrow na hospital back. We pray that we see with the doctor. If not, it will be very, very difficult. It will really be difficult. But notwithstanding, we don't raise some amount. We don't raise some amount. Yeah, I can't tell now almost we don't actually raise. But what do mean no? Professionally, if person they come out upline, and not sabi internet one day, and no one day come na friton. Then you want for let go Ghana. Now the person back. Now if you go find hospital, now you dey refer am. Now if you contact the hospital, we doctor them back. Why they no get patient? Why? Una help this guy. Now you don't give the guy time, say, in 2 months, if you not address in business, we go lost am. Okay, wetin na you plan? I dey look forward to the answer. And I dey try for talk to this doctor. Yeah? Because if anything happen with this man, I think it ain't a responsibility. But I not just draw conclusion until I talk to the doctor. Because I find out, say, this man self not into understand certain things them until today where I understand, say, even the Kenyan doctor, not for Fen Hospital, now just forget I'm traveling certificate. So I need for talk to the doctor, let me self understand waiting and waiting they happen. But yeah, we look forward for see, say God will save this man in life. Let's just do an addition of the names of people them we give their own small thing today. Yeah, the names of people them we give them small thing today. Let's just watch quick inside my sister in account and watch something. Yes, the recent names then we come inside. Let's just watch them quick. Okay, so I start from this one where I don't call this one, but I just call them back quickly. This person give $344. I don't tell you, say this is a driver where in passenger them able for give that particular money. And this person in name na where you name? Sorry, I watched the receipt, yeah, center. Okay, in name na David Fona. Thank you very much. So we go to another person where give another money. This person, Kumba Ali, give $50. Okay. Another person, we name Awanatu Kuma, give $50. Another person, we name Nichelle RD, yeah, he give $100. Another person, we name Masire Fofana, actually give, where's the money? $100. Okay, let's just see somebody else give money. Let's just watch quick. Yes, please pardon me. Let's just watch quick. Somebody else give money. Somebody give money. Okay, another person we one for let we call I think W something. Yeah, but let's say CM. Yeah, instead give $100. Yeah, the first name na C it begin with, the second name na M it begin with. It give $100. He actually tell me how to call him. Let's just see. Yes, CBM Colorado give $100. CBM Colorado. Yeah. So this na the people we give money today. Let's say on the Leons, the one that we do the money transfer, RIA and World Remit. Today we get few people away give, like 2 people away give. We get Abubakar na Australia. That man we been give that $600 Australian dollar. We been come out 364 euros or so. He actually give another Australian dollar today of where it come out in Sierra Leone money because PayPal the court. So in Salon money it do transfer. It come out 780,000 leons. We get Milfred na Italy give 999,000 leons. So now let we calculate all of the money where we don't get in leons is sum up to $1,000. Yeah, $1,000. So the how you call them, the PayPal, the one that we send na PayPal, the money sum up to 779 euros. And then the dollars in total it reach up to 2,813.36. So all of the money we'll put on down, we don't get $4,592. $4,592. Now actually don't get. We be want $5,000, but we don't get $4,592 so far. But we find out say this money no get for do at all. Okay. I just see this thing. Somebody say talking at waiting option. Let's see. I know. Please, who don't know the person? Tag the person for me. I'll catch up with him. Okay, I don't see him. Al. India is not the cheapest option. Turkey is probably more recommended. If you want for help we on that, let's just drop with number quick. Let you contact we, let's see what we can do. We dey look for every option now because we no get time now. We say again, yeah. We no get time at all. Okay, please on WhatsApp, or who that get idea, una please contact we. Lofen, easy option now, yeah. Each country, India is more advanced in terms of medical. At each. Okay. Okay. Now, you see all of this, the doctor now suppose for tell we the hospital. Well, now the thing this back, I see how credible is this doctor? Do a good research on him. I knew 5K will be a pittance for. Well, that is it for that kind of operation. But I'm confident his cancer will be reversed. Yes. Now that we safe want. Turkey is more advanced than India. Okay. Kabiru as well. Don't say the same thing. Okay. Please. I need una for just flag we up with a number because we just not understand right now within the happen. We say don't torment. Okay, do ya abeg una help we? Una just reach we on WhatsApp abeg. We need for save this man. The man needs to be properly guided, please. Yes, that's now we dey try for do so now. We dey try for guide and I make we really dey on him back. Interestingly, let's tell una this word. Interestingly, the table will be just begin. We not reach no side with the money, you know. But because of the idea we been gets, in just feel say now. It just go take plane and go take in treatment. And not well, as far as in concern and health I want. So if they ask we say, let we send this money, let they able for change and do other things there. Now we say no. We dey wait, we need for get this money. We only dey release this money where we don't make all necessary arrangements. We don't get real approval say, this not the hospital where they go, this not the plane where they go with. We pay all what we supposed for pay. All we know, we there for help, we there for assist, and we could do that. So not scared about your money. That is why every day we come and report to you about almost all man we don't give the money. Now we're not able to read the long list because it's tiring, yeah. But we dey make sure say the latest that we give, we dey as well announce the name so people will know say they don't give and the amount where we don't get. So una help we. The doctor might not have a due of a better option. Oh my God. My guy. What we for do now? It's just the expenses. India should be the number one option. Well, this all the doctor need for help we. He need for help we. It really disturbing right now. It really disturbing. Are they medically better than Indian? Well, we don't know. Okay. So we still need more money because we don't want just no way and say, hey, you don't get all thing the money no do back. And the carry go bien. So we almost don't get 5,000. We get now 4,591. Like cross check 591 dollars. So if you want sister admin, please, thank you. If you want for help we please contact the number waiting at the screen. Yeah, hold on pin so na the comment section. Yeah, you can able for do them to Zelle, Cash App. Yeah, but if you want for send them through MoneyGram, Western Union, Ria, World Remit to Sierra Leone, you can do so and send them to Fatmata. You can do so and send them to Fatmata Bangura. Then the first number I post, yeah, you can send them for the details. So please, una help we let we save this life. We please. Interestingly, other people don't begin approach we. But I don't tell them today say we're not able to take anybody in case right now. We want to make sure say we done with Stephen Inyom. But plenty people in the country sick. The country really sick. The country really sick. But the unfortunate is because we not get people away love the people them. Politician in, politician out. Them prefer for go overseas, go born them picking, go take treatment and other things them. Whereas the poor people them, they suffer. Minor things them, they kill them. A lot of people them don't they approach me. But I don't put hold to everybody. Until the organization approve more people them. But for now, we don't put hold. Paul Ebangra, why we not go involve the government for let them find better government? Better doctor na the world. Please? Okay, we could try for each them. Okay, Turkey. Okay, let me see. Let we see. We don't even know. We don't even know what's in the happen right now. We totally torment. We totally torment. Cuba is cheaper with good doctors. Yes, I know say Cuba themselves get good doctor. But please, the number they up. If you now get better idea or any way we can contact without waiting for this doctor, please, una just reach out to we need for do that. Italy say now the doctor want for let we do am now on we own. Because he don't tell we plain say we for contact doctors then. Hey God, hey salad. It's painful, it's stressful, it's just waiting, annoying as well.
Bullet. My name is Stevie Mustafa Sise. Of course, I'm a 33-year-old guy, very young guy. I come make this video on behalf of me and my family. I got this year problem. This year problem. Where I go do the scan, I go do the scan at Churcham. They tell me say results come out, results they say I get eye cancer. And eye cancer now this country, everybody knows say for now we know they treat eye cancer in this country. According to they say East Africa and Ghana no more recommended with cancer treatment. So now the big problem don't count now the money where I ask how much money for they say now $5,000. The $5,000 is a salon money now almost 60 to something million. The unfortunate and sad part of it for now me and my family not even afford that money. Now I make the video. Whosoever is church would I get papa because I got a daughter, would I get papa, would I get brother, would I get uncle, would I get family. Please, whosoever, whatever location, whosoever you there, whatever what they do, and they make this public video for free on behalf of everybody. For they help me for do this Ghana trip. They say it cost $5,000. So our humanitarian people, everybody both home and abroad, work they help me. I'm beyond one. And according to the doctor, they only give me less than 2 months. Otherwise, I will lose my life. Say because the swelling of the eye will continue. When it's transferred on the other eye, it mug my brain, we go lead to death. And so I'm too young for that. What I believe, what God not able to do, not they exist. What God can't do does not exist. And that's everything I need up to them, they keep me. And also they send this message.
So please, we still need una for help we. We still need una for help we. Just to stress for right now. Just to stress for una need for help we. Okay? I think I go left for Nanaya. Join us again in another beautiful edition of a program where we call We Are. Okay? My name is Sembe Pierre, the freedom fighter. I want to tell you all, we don't watch the program, we don't like, we don't share, we don't comment. Thank you very much. Please don't forget to continue to like and share the program. Yeah? My name one more time on behalf of the team, Sister Admin and the rest of the team. I want to tell you plenty thank you. My brother, Bible, we know able to do with me yesterday and today. I want to tell you all plenty thank you. Until we meet again, God bless you all. Good morning, good evening, good night. Salam alaikum, rahmatullahi, abarakatuh.
You know say plenty people no get for vote the time for election? Not because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so, now I go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission Salon don't pull the date for vote and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, members say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then a number 1 step where go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you no go for vote. And I think this way person no go able for help you pan. What in this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the time for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Kalbaton and then you dey walk na Lumley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake dey. As them blow the whistle, when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether Mutuka deal, Mutuka not deal, not to you business. You dey go full na morning, vote, return back na you house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go they say you no go vote 2023. So waiting at this yagba now for say me party go continue for then power or me party go return a power if I'm not able for vote. You want vote, they change the whole situation.